That is right, ladies and gentlemen. What the fuck is going on with this goddamn season of Rocket League? I am your boy, Nicktacular, and welcome to the latest episode of Fully Boosted. We got a lot to talk about. We got some business to take care of. Excuse me. Just full of grossness. So, first thing right off the bat, you guys may be noticing that, you guys haven't checked on Twitter. I started a fucking esports empire. Hope you guys, were interested when you saw it on Twitter, but if you're just a listener and you have no idea what I'm talking about badmannersesports.com. That is BADMANNERS esports.com. It's going to be your home for everything blog, esports blog with my little attitude, spice, and comedy. It's going to have podcasts where you'll find this podcast actually on the website. You'll have videos. And then you also have a link to help out and support if you want to do that. So all that support link, if you click it, will bring to our newest Patreon page. There's 3 tiers you guys can dabble with if you guys want to do so. But just listening is also just as important. So I appreciate you guys ahead of time. But if you feel like going that next level, if you want to take me to the movies, sneak that little handhold and hit a tier on this Patreon page. There's the $5, the $10, the $25 or more per month, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to really get into that, but you guys can check it out if you want. I thank you all ahead of time if you choose to become a patron. Yeah, let's go move on. Remember, badmannersesports.com. If you guys really want to see something funny, you guys should watch my stream and watch Flash promote that website. It's actually a pretty fun time. So, woo, that was a mouthful. So I keep messing up on the weeks, guys. I apologize. So on the website, when I talk, I use when I talk about the weeks that we're dealing with, I go on the Rocket League esports.com page. Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm just gross. So I've been looking here, but it's like week 1 has nothing to do with NA. So I've been off by 1 week. But we are in week technically 4 of NA RLCS. I finally got to watch maybe like 75% of it. And it was entertaining. I was in the ASAP weekly Discord with some homies. There's like 6 of us in the voice chat, so if you guys ever want to get in there, it's a good time. It was weird. So we started off, I actually wrote a blog about it on badmannersesports.com. Hit the blog page. Actually, it'll bring you directly to the blog page right off the rip. What did I write? So let me just bring it up real quick. I should have been more prepared. So anyways, we started off with being in reality. Okay, so we had the 3rd ranked Space Station Gaming, which is just mind-boggling, up against, who was it? It was, oh yeah, Ghost Gaming. And it was a great match. Got us to a Game 5. You'll see that a lot this weekend. Well, this past weekend, there was a lot of Game 5s, but the results are wonky. Nothing really to discuss here. It was fine. It almost scared me because I'm used to, Rocket League needs more consistency. I mean, this is fun. This is a fun time to be a Rocket League fan. This is a fun time to be a viewer and a spectator and fan. But shit, guys, we have had 2 weeks of just complete. It's like a circus. It's a fucking circus with these results. So yeah, and then next match, who we have? We had NRG, your boys, your number 1, your winners of this year's World Championships, because that's going to be a happening. That's going to be a happening. You hear that sentence? We're going to go with it. That's going to be a happening. NRG versus PK, also known as Pittsburgh Knights, also known as Peeps, also known as probably the best team in Rocket League right now, other than NRG. Actually, they are statistically; they're in 2nd. But this was a nutty game. Reverse sweep showed up. Okay, the old broom, Turbo Pulse was just like, oh, I forgot the broom. These first 2 games, I forgot it. I forgot to sweep their asses. You know. But, yeah, NRG took that. So, the first 2 games, I was like, all right, we're in reality. But I didn't expect Pittsburgh Knights to be this good consistently. So, they're officially in the big 3. I'm sorry, Cloud9 fans. It is NRG, G2, and Pittsburgh Knights in the big 3 now. Goodbye. Goodbye. So long, Squishy and friends. You guys are not in the top 3. You guys see that meme where it's like the Fast and Furious meme where it's like Vin Diesel driving the Charger and like Paul Walker driving whatever car, and they're at a fork in the road and they go in the different directions. They had NRG and G2 on one car, and then Cloud9 on the other, on like Paul Walker's car, it's just driving away. It was priceless. Priceless meme. Whoever came up with that, genius. Next match. We got G2 versus Ghost Gaming, and can we just talk about this, boys? G2 Gaming looked like ass. You cannot be making Ghost Gaming look this good, G2. I want to know what the fuck that was like in comms. Like, guys, we're losing to Ghost. Like, and I bet none of them believed it, as they were just watching it, and they were playing so bad, guys. When I tell you they're bad, it was like double commits, it was whiffs, it was more double commits, and then it was like a pass to no one. Like, they'd do an infield pass off the wall and just be empty crickets. Just they played with no soul yesterday, and it was Saturday, and it was sad to see. But I think, like I wrote in my blog, G2 Esports, those things are really, really quick to fix. I mean, they're not like drastic. I mean, they're drastic when they happen, but on off time, they're very quick to fix. So I don't see that being too big of an issue for G2. I'm pretty sure they'll bounce back. Birds versus Pittsburgh Knights. This was a good match. Who the fuck would have thought? My pick was wrong. Actually, no, I picked Birds to win, but that wasn't me being a big brainer like I normally am. That was because I was just trying to be spicy, because I normally like to do one spicy pick. Now, back when I started the show and I picked Cloud9, when I picked Peeps over Cloud9, that was because I just felt it. Like, that was actually like me, like being an analyst, being a big brain Rocket League guy. But this one I picked just randomly, and I almost got it right. But that was, even if I would have gotten it right, chat, because I'm all about honor and integrity, I wouldn't have like rubbed it in your faces, because that's not me. You know, I would have just said, yeah, I just guessed. But yeah, I was pretty excited that my guess almost happened. This also was a reverse sweep for the Pittsburgh Knights. So, but the Birds, a lot of half court plays. When I mean half court, I literally meant like when there was offensive pressure, they were only pushed up half their court. They weren't like doing like a full rotate, you know, when you like go back and possibly play defense. No, they were just like cutting across that midfield line, grabbing boost, going back into the offensive, and it was like really, really intense to watch, because Birds were just pressuring the Knights, and it was awesome. It was a really cool game to see, really entertaining. I had a bucket of popcorn. It was good. So I'm really excited, guys, because I feel like even these random ass teams have the capability of just taking a series. Like, all it took was one game for Birds to win, and we would have been having a different discussion. So I'm not going to take this away from the Birds, even though they lost. That was very impressive. I can't wait to see them play. And I'm actually looking forward to this match. So Birds versus Pittsburgh Knights, if that happens. I'm very excited about that one. Basically, Birds went up 2-0. Riddle and friends were just like, come on, guys, we're the fucking best. Let's stop playing with fight sticks and start playing with controllers. And they said, oh, that's the issue. Let's do it. And then they kind of flipped the script. They did the exact thing that Birds were doing to them, but they just flipped it. So PK was playing half court, basically, just half field, and then making Birds maybe do like a soft touch. Say the ball was off the backboard, they were like an awkward soft touch. They would eventually make them be boostless. They couldn't get to that ball. PK would just get there faster, just dunk it on them. That's pretty much how those like last 3 matches went. Rogue. Let's talk about this one. Rogue versus Space Station Gaming. Rogue, boys. Rogue. Holy shit, you dumpster fires. You smell like poop, Rogue. 3-0. They just got wasted away. Kronovi, I still got your back. All right, there's nothing to talk about. Rogue, my dumpster fire team of the season. Just think of it as a comeback story for next year, Crow. You know. All right, and we'll actually talk about Crow in a little bit. And yeah, and check out your boys, Cloud9 versus a already World Championship qualifying team, NRG. So as they played this, they qualified to go to LAN. Okay, and you could tell the NRG played like they didn't give a fuck. Okay, they absolutely could care less about the results of this. And guess what, chat and friends and stream? I don't know why I called you chat, guys, homies, listeners. They 3-0'd Cloud9. And when I say they didn't give a fuck, if you read my blog, BadMannersEsports.com. You would have noticed, right? You would have noticed that I wrote that game 1, Cloud9 had 2 goals. NRG was just not rotating, just soaring at everything, doing stupid shit, and eventually they won an OT. They brought it back. They got 3 straight goals, and they won game 1, and then they just didn't change a goddamn thing, won the next 2 games. Cloud9, what the fuck is going on? I can't. Like, I'm actually, when Cloud9, it's like, at LAN, I'm a Cloud9, like, G2 fan. I don't really have, like, a fan. I'm not like a, I don't really have, like, my, I want NRG to win. I guess I would be an NRG fan. But, like, for like, content, I want G2 or Cloud9 to win, even though NRG is, like, my main bitch. But Cloud9 and G2 is, like, that'd be better for a storyline. There we go. That's how I had to figure out how I was going to say that. But I did. I fucking stomped on that confusion, made it make sense. Boom. Hope you guys understand. But yeah, Cloud9. Think about this, chat. Think about this. Okay, close your eyes, okay? I need you all to... Are you closing your eyes, chat? I keep calling you chat. Listeners, are you guys closing your eyes, right? Think about this. The standings as of now. I'm going to read them all to you. NRG, right? 6-0. Pittsburgh Knights, 4-2 in second. Space Station Gaming. If you would have told me this at the beginning of the season, just 3rd place, 3-2. Ghost Gaming's 4th. What the fuck is this? G2's in 5th. Birds is in 6th. 7th and 8th, boys. Are you ready for this? Cloud9 and Rogue. Both with a 1-4 record. I cannot imagine. Okay, once again, close your eyes. Here we go. I'm sorry if I kept your eyes closed for too long. Close your eyes again. Cloud9 and Rogue could be heading to, like, the relegation tournament. I'm not sure how mathematically this works, so I don't know if, like, they're guaranteed to go there. Imagine Cloud9 and Rogue being an RLRS team. Just let that sink in. On RLR... Hey, I'm Squishy. I'm one of the greatest mechanical players to ever touch the sticks and play Rocket League. I'm on RLRS team Cloud9. Meanwhile, Kronovi, a Season 1 world champion. Hi, I'm Kronovi. I'm on a different team because he's probably... I think he'll just end up leaving, to be honest. I'm not sure how, like, the contract works with Cloud9. Because if you guys didn't know, G2, back when I had Kronovi, they had a contract for, like, 2 or 3 seasons, and that's why that roster stayed around for so long, that Kronovi, G2, JNAPs. But I don't know if there's, like, a contract like that for Cloud9. So if Cloud9... I'm thinking if the contract's still in effect... That Cloud9 roster would be chilling at RLRS, and that Cloud9 org would probably dip out. They'd probably pick up, like, Ghost or Space Station at this point. Like, what the fuck am I saying? What is this? Okay? What is this? Oh, man. Alright, so, yeah. And then, so we're going to go head on over to the EU side of things. Now, I did not watch any EU, so I'm just going to give you guys a rundown in case you're not... If you're listening while you're being productive, you know, you're at work, doing your stuff that you need to do to support your family or just make more money. You're doing your 3rd job. You're also starting an esports fucking empire. You know, hashtag Badmanners Esports. But I'm just going to keep throwing that in every here and there. So here we go. October 27th, Sunday. I don't know why I said it like that, but we're going with it. My boys, and on Complexity, Flakes, my boy. Didn't do it. Didn't make it happen. It was 2-3 Mouse Esports. We're just gonna run down it because I have nothing to comment on this. I have no information on these matches. Veloce, shockingly good this season. 3-2. Reciprocity. Actually, this is a lot closer than it should have been too. So Complexity's losing these matches by 1 game each. So like these two, like Mouse and Reciprocity, they lost to yesterday. That's actually, like, pretty impressive. If you're a true Rocket League fan, you'll understand my point. You're losing to the best team in EU right now, Mouse Esports by 1, and then you're losing to, what, 2nd ranked? Let me go check it out, guys. Sorry, should have this ready. Yeah, so it's 1-2. They literally played 1-2, and they lost to 1 game each of them. They just lost by 1. What else is that? So we have Complexity. Yeah, we just talked about that. Reciprocity. And then we got Dignitas getting 3-0 by Mouse Esports. Is Dignitas now the new dumpster fire? Let me check it out. No, they're not. Complexity is a dumpster fire, but I refuse to call them that because Flakes is on there. Flakes is probably the best. No, I lied. I can't just take that crazy take. I would say Flakes is up there in like top 5 talents right now in EU. Okay. In EU, Flakes is going to end up on... Flakes would work good on Dignitas at this point. Complexity's 0-6 though. God damn, Flakes. You make me look like shit. Alright, so Complexity, Reciprocity 2, Dignitas. There we go, 3-0. TSM versus Veloce. Veloce has been playing really well lately. I'm surprised to see them lose to TSM 3-1. And then Vitality being inconsistent as hell, but winning this one 3-0 against Reciprocity. So yeah, you have it there. There you have it. Yeah. That was it for the RLCS week 4. And yeah. Let's see what else we got today. There's not much going on in Rocket League lately, chat. I keep calling you chat. I mean, it's because like I stream these, so there's like 1 or 2 people here, but I try to ignore the chat when I do this. Nonetheless, the standings for EU, just for you guys to get an idea of what's going on. Mouse Esports, Reciprocity, Veloce, Reynolds Sports Team, Vitality. You like how I read the whole thing? Official. That's who I am. Official Nicktacular. TSM, Dignitas, FCB, and Complexity sitting at an 0-6. Yeah. So, that's pretty much it. There's not so much really going on in Rocket League, guys. So I think since it's still so early, I got to talk about the latest edition of the Call of Duty franchise. Yeah, I know you're Rocket League people, but I just need something to talk about. I'm not going to talk about the new musty kickoff? Because, like, what's there to talk about? Guys, there's a new, faster, extremely difficult thing to do. It's the musty kickoff, also founder of the musty flick, whatever. Anyways, we're going to go talk about something I'm pretty upset about. All right. As you guys know from my stream, I am a big FPS fanatic. I am a former Halo player, former COD player, former CSGO player. I played it all, okay? 16 years of playing these games. And let me tell you something. Modern Warfare, as of now, trash. Absolute garbanzo beans. Trash sickles. Frozen bags of trash. You take that out and you hold it. That is what it felt like holding the game in my hand. Now, why am I acting so insane right now? You're probably asking. Well, the maps. Okay, the gunplay is fine. It's okay. It's weird. It's weird that I can have the same gun, shoot long range, and like try to control my shots. Meanwhile, the guy is same distance, like I said, pulls the right trigger, and like on the kill cam, his reticle's going all over the fucking place, but somehow he gets a headshot on me. Well, I'm just like peppering him in the chest. I mean, I'm just having PTSD right now, okay? So the game overall, like gunplay wise, movement almost feels clunky, but not quite. Gunplay, like I said, very, very good. But it takes so long to unlock like the good shit though. So like for the first maybe 15 matches that you play on these gigantic fucking state-sized maps, you're gonna get toasted because you have like a shitty iron sight, you have like no abilities. It's just you're just gonna get stomped on. So, I mean, I'd never give a review of a new multiplayer game until about at least a week or 2 weeks. But I just have to, because I know they're gonna come out with like smaller maps, so I don't want to like go too hard in the paint on it. But Infinity Ward, what the fuck were you thinking? You got like I cannot play on these big ass maps, especially when the spawns you die so quick. So if I had to give you guys a visual via words, okay, picture take your Battlefield 3 map and then cut it in half. Take those same buildings all over the fucking place with like 30 windows. Now take those buildings and put them on like each spawn. So when you spawn, you're looking at like a wall of glass and you're playing like whack-a-mole, trying to guess where these fuckers are coming from. And you die in 2 seconds. So you can easily die 5 times in like maybe a minute because you're just spawning and you gotta guess a window where these fuckers are at. But that's it. That's all I want to say. Okay, the game needs maps. Okay, it needs maps. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm having more fun playing Gears of War 5 than I am playing Modern Warfare. In Modern Warfare's defense, though, if you're playing with your homies, you're gonna have a great time because you can all just like scream at the game together. And it's good, wholesome fun. So yeah, I threw in a different game, guys. I'm sorry if you're a Rocket League player who doesn't like Call of Duty, but I just had to get that off my chest. It was a tough time to be me the last couple of days, so I've been streaming every day, playing Rocket League as I do, just becoming the best in the world. It's hard. You know, my life is busy with Rocket League, so it's weird that I can also find time to play Call of Duty. But I do. So yeah, there's really I'm upset there's nothing much to talk about in Rocket League, but I'm pretty sure we will have tons. There's the Allot situation, but I'm not going to get into that before I get that tweet. You need to talk about the Allot sexual assault allegations. Well, dude, I'm going to wait till all that shit is laid out on the table, and then we have, you know, judges, police, lawyers look at it, and a judge will give a verdict on that, or it might just get dropped. Who knows? Okay, I'm not going to talk about shit that's not... It's just speculation. Alright? So, speaking of speculations, we'll talk Rocket League. Here we go. Here's a topic for you. After I went off my Infinity Ward tirade. Motherfuckers. Anyways, think about this. I would love to hear you guys, as listeners, theories as to team changes now. I know it's still, like, we're 3/4 of the way through the season. I want to hear your crazy takes on team changes. Alright? So I have this weird theory that the vibes I'm getting from Pittsburgh Knights is they're gonna win Worlds. Like if they don't win Worlds, shit's gonna hit the fan, and they're gonna do whatever it takes to get to the next step. Okay, I'm not sure. I feel like there's 2 people on that team. This is actually speculation, but I'm calling it out. It's not gonna hurt anyone's feelings, which is why I'm gonna talk about it. I feel like Pittsburgh Knights is gonna end up being like 2 of the players are like, yo, we gotta drop this third. And then we're going to have to pick up somebody from these bottom 4 teams. And I actually do, if C9 gets RLRS'd, a.k.a. get relegated, I wouldn't be surprised if you see a Cloud9 member get picked up by Pittsburgh Knights. Alright? That's my crazy take. I have nothing to back that with, guys, but I'm just throwing that out there. NRG is going to stay. They're just going to stay. Because they're going to win Worlds, and they're just going to stay. And then G2, if they stay on this fucking path, I don't know. Like see, if I was the owner of G2, I would never drop Rizzo because he just brings in just so much extra hype because, you know, he's a big YouTuber. However, Rizzo played like dog shit on Saturday. Now he doesn't play like that often. Someone in the Discord was telling me that they asked me the question like, who's the most consistent players on G2, and I would say that they're all really consistent. However, with Rizzo, he's consistent like 3 out of 4 games, as opposed to like JNaps in Chicago. Like, you know exactly what you're getting. Like, it was terrifying watching just Rizzo whiff left and right. I don't know if it was maybe a miscommunication, like he went up for the ball and then JNaps was also going up for the ball, so he just like intentionally whiffed. But I don't know. This is why I need like voice comps, which is shout outs to Pittsburgh Knights for, if you haven't checked out their YouTube videos, they have like highlights of their league play matches with their voice comps in it. You might want to be a little bit 18 plus because it does get a little not safe for my ears, but and not safe for work, so be careful. Hopefully you're listening to this podcast with earphones, by the way. Earbuds or whatever, headphones. But yeah, I want to know what you guys have for your crazy takes, off-season team changes. I want to hear it. Be sure to tweet it at me at the Nicktac. Boys and girls, that was a improvised episode of Fully Boosted, guys. I appreciate all of you for listening. Yeah, if you guys want to support what we do here, you can go to just click on just type it on your address bar, www.badmannersesports.com. If you guys also want to support the website, you can go to the Patreon page. I believe it's patreon.com/badmannerssports. twitch.tv/badmannersesports. You can also go ahead and check out twitch.tv/Nicktacular. That is I am streaming normally 5 days a week from 4:30 to around 7:30 or 8, depending on how we're doing. I also run tournaments on there. I try to do 1 or 2 tournaments a day on there to get some new faces in here. But yeah, other than that, you can also follow me on Twitter at the Nicktac, at TheNicktac. And be sure also to give that other Rocket League podcast a look. A listen, actually, and a look, because they have a YouTube page. ASAP Weekly. Guys, thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you hopefully next week, or I'll see you in the stream. Take care, everybody. Later.